Guys, I finally did it. I was able to find a new strategy that gives you lower cost per clicks. And this cost per click is so low, it's because it's an unsaturated market. And it's also because most people don't use it, especially dropshippers. Yo, with this method, I was actually able to get 14, 15, 16, 17 cost per clicks. My lowest one was 14. And think about it, I didn't even spend that much money. I'm literally just throwing pennies, dimes at it. And that's literally it. That's all I was throwing at it. Bro, I had over 1,300 people visit the store. 1,300. But I'm not gonna warn you. I'm gonna warn you right now. With this method, it comes with a downside. And I'm gonna basically explain the whole thing to you guys right now. Because I think this is actually the new way to go. Because there's more people. So I might actually explain to you. I'm gonna give you guys all the information y'all need to get started on your journey as well. You know what I mean, bro? Like, start taking advantage of this before everyone else does it. So you guys are probably wondering, how did I do it? What's the new method? Yo, guys, you guys gotta get off fucking Facebook ads and TikTok ads, because they're like not that profitable compared to like when you get in like cost per clicks. So what was I using? I was actually using Snapchat ads. I know. Like I've been on Snapchat too, like, and I never click on the ads ever. Like, I barely even knew like dropshippers even went on fucking Snapchat. Like, I did not know there was so many different ad features for Snapchat in general. Like, and that's why it's an unsaturated market, because no one fucking knows about it. But the numbers do not lie though. The numbers do not lie. I was getting 14 cents per click. But there were some downsides behind it. So when you're looking at those two between like TikTok and Snapchat, they're kind of very, very similar in terms of what kind of content you need to do. Because I was having trouble finding basically like videos on YouTube that basically showed you what kind of ads are you supposed to run on Snapchat. And like I had to find it out the hard way. So I'll tell you guys right now so you guys don't have to spend more money. The ads that you kind of want to run for Snapchat will be user generated content. When I first started, I actually put in 3 videos. I put in one where it'd be like more of a Facebook one that kind of says that kind of like an ad, one would be like UGC, kind of like a girl just demonstrating how it works, kind of make it look like it's real, like from an actual person, you know what I mean? Oh fuck. Now I'm about to give you guys the key to using Snapchat ads. Like, no one's going to tell you this because like I don't know why, because most people don't be using it, so I don't know. So the keys that I found for using Snapchat ads, the headlines. Bro, I found the easiest way, the easiest method to get more cost per clicks, like easier, like lower cost per clicks, is by putting offers, 23% off or 50% off plus free shipping. Like, that's the kind of offers that you need, because people gonna be like, oh, what? I'm getting a deal? And it's user generated content, and that shit, I don't know why it works so well. It's weird. It's fucking weird. But the downsides behind Snapchat ads, your store has to be more brandable. Like, you can't be running a general store. Like, and that's kind of like some of the mistakes I made through the whole process, right? So when you're doing the whole process, right, make sure your store does not have any irrelevant content, products that don't basically like align together with your other products. Like, you do not want to be selling like perfume, then another product would be like babies. You know what I mean, bro? Like, you kind of don't want that. You want that hybrid store. If you want to sell it wellness, bro, I'm expecting you spelling only wellness things, man. I can't have you like doing other things, because he's gonna mess it up. That's what I had learned the hard way, because this shit kept on happening to me. I was looking at my replies, and my dumbass did it. My dumbass made that mistake, and I was actually able to lose money because of it. So don't make the same mistake as I did. The product that was actually testing was the heated eyelash curler. I just this was basically the website for it. I seen another YouTuber, so I was like, hey, maybe, because he was failing on it, so I thought, hey, maybe I could do it. Then I found another page that made the exact same thing. But when I was doing like, so when I was testing, this was the mistake I was doing. They would scroll all the way down here, and they would look at some things in my you may also like. So if you guys have that, take that shit off. It's not going to do you a favor. This fucked me up. Because I noticed it after they seen that, they would just go, oh, there's a drop shipper. And it kind of fucked me up a little bit, because they were really interested. The plus side between Snapchat ads is since it's so untapped, that you can actually find already winning products on TikTok and place them for Snapchat. because they're two different things. But like, it's not two different things, but it's two different audiences. Some people on Snapchat don't use TikTok. So if you're able to like tap into between that market with already products, like say if you find a saturated product, yo, there's a high chance that shit is not running on fucking Snapchat, and you can get that bread. As long as you follow the rules correctly, you'll be able to get it. You know what I mean? And hey, if I knew this, I would have done that shit too. But I had to learn the hard way. I had to learn it for you. I spent money so you guys could learn too. But in the long run, yo, maybe I'll start using Snapchat ads because I'm gonna be optimizing it, everything. I'm gonna make sure everything is straight. You know what I mean, bro? Everything is straight. Like I said, the other key things that you gotta do is like set up fucking discounts. You also want to make sure you have something that collects emails, because with this Snapchat thing, I was actually able to collect more emails than I've ever did with TikTok or Snapchat in general. Look at the amount of emails I actually collected. As you can see, I collected a good amount, but some of them are probably fake, some of them are probably not. But that's why you got to use one of the apps to basically collect your emails for you, because it's kind of important, because you can start running more campaigns on it. But if you want to start doing that, I highly recommend you, because I did not know about this, because like I'm fucking stupid. I'm a beginner too, you know what I mean, bro? So I found out that you can actually automate the process, because I did not know that. So I ended up sending 2 fucking actual emails to the people. So I actually ended up sending emails to 2 of the people that actually were in the part of the list, because I did not automate the process. So I just, I ChatGPT'd it. You know what I mean, bro? Please, guys, make sure you do this shit. You know what I mean? Go to your automations and make sure they're all set up. As you can see right over here in this one, I was actually able to get like a 50% bounce rate. A 50% like a conversion rate from that shit. You know what I mean, bro? So guys, just make sure you do this shit, because yo, if you don't want to lose money from this, this is the way, because we just send them an automatic email. And I was actually able to get a customer by that way too. And I'm not fucking trolling you guys. You can see the numbers right there. Just so you guys can see that I'm actually lying about this, but look at this, 27. This is my first day when I was testing 3 different videos, and I was able to find out which one was the best one. And the best one was this video right here. Cause it's so simple, but like it actually works, because it's like user generated. It makes you feel like there's no one there. But with it, I had 27% cost per click. But with Snapchat, it is fucking weird. So let me explain why it's weird. So Snapchat, the one thing about it that is so fucking weird is the delivery, the goal. It does not want you to put in fucking add to cart or purchases as your goal. At first, it wants you to do only clicks. And that does lower your CPC a lot. But then again, I want to be like, I want to know how much I'm actually spending to get a click. But it actually just does clicks instead. But the only way to unlock purchases is by getting people who are actually spending money on your product. As in, once you start doing this and you start getting some sales, turn that shit on right away, because you're gonna know like way more. Because the reason why my clicks were so low is because I'm not doing cost per clicks, but my clicks were still good, as in people were like, I had over 1,300 people on my website. After I found out which video that I was going to choose from, I basically decided to go inside of it and create a new campaign, a new one. So here it is right here. So these are the new campaigns that I actually ran. As you can see, I had 111 clicks with only a 16-cent CPC. And this was a total of 2 days. 16 cents, guys. I only spent $17.25 for that. Like, you guys see what I mean by low CPCs? And like one day I was actually just only spending like 14 cents. So now I'm about to actually show you guys how much money I actually made from this. So on August 6th, I actually had 839 online store sessions, but I made no money. But I knew my product, it will basically generate $20 just to like, for profit wise. So I was like, hey, I'm gonna put $20 inside this day. Actually, no, I said $40 inside one day. And I was actually able to get all these results with just $40 alone. I had 3 add to carts, 1 reach checkout. But all I know is I needed basically just 2 of them to become profitable, 2 sales to become profitable, right? To basically minimize everything. So when I looked at this, I'm like, all right, these numbers are not that bad for how much I spent. And that was low-key kind of my downside. The thing with Snapchat is like you get a low CPC, but your conversion rate is going to be pretty low too. That's why you got to make sure your products, when you're selling them, they're above $20 in profit every single time, or it's going to fuck you up in the long run. So if you're going to plan on doing this, only set aside $40. If you don't get no converted, no checkouts, no added cards, kill it. There's no point. Because over here, when I looked at my data, I was like, hey, maybe I got a chance. I just need 2 products, and it's looking like it's working. I had 839. I'm only spending $20 each. Right? So the next day came along, 10 store sessions, and I had $0. I literally wasted about almost $80, $70 on testing this alone. This really discredited me. It made me look really bad. Like it fucked up my head, basically. But that just literally just means that people were looking for it. They wanted it. It's just that my branding sucked. Like I noticed, I was looking at the replays, but they'll notice my logo, it's not that good compared to the product, as in it doesn't really match the product. But they keep going, they see the reviews and everything. But this is the part I think I really fucked up the most. Right over here. I know it's pretty fast because this video is accelerated, but and right here. I'm selling a beauty product. Why is there an anti-gravity humidifier? Why is there a pet hair cleaner brush? This makes no sense. Like, this is why I say it only works for hybrid stores who actually focus on these things only. Because if you do it like me, you will literally lose customers. And I was losing customers left and forth. Like, you gotta realize, over 1,300 people seen my store alone, but they still decided not to check out. Cause I noticed basically what they were all doing. They seen my logos, cause for some reason one of them was like going through all the reviews and shit, kind of weird. But they were always scrolling all the way down. They'll see you may also like. I should have known that. I should have looked at the data beforehand and changed it. But like I was kind of like too late in that sense, cause I did not have the reviews app loaded up. So it kind of fucked me up a little bit, but if you're trying to do this, make sure you do this too. Because this way you could be pretty solid. So that's really the whole video about everything. So like now, let me give you the pointers of everything that you need to do to make sure your shit is successful. Make sure your shit is a hybrid store, or is a run product store. Make sure that branding is correctly. If you can, use Photoshop, Canva, or whatever you need to do and actually brand the pictures to your thing. For finding products, find them on TikTok. Make sure everything, the ads are user generated, your headlines, you got sticky add to cart, as well as what do you call them? The emails, because you need the emails as well. The emails could be very big, because you can build up your email list and you just start retargeting them later on after they visited your store. But the biggest thing of all, the biggest thing that you need to look at is actually look at the replies, the videos of when they come in, and be like, yo, why are they stopping right here? And analyze every little thing. And that's how you make the most sense of everything. Don't be like me. Like, I learned my lesson, man, right? It was an expensive lesson. You gotta realize, I spent $80 on this. And I could have just tried Facebook ads, because like I seen them on Facebook ads and they were thriving. They were doing great. But I did not capitalize. I wanted to try something new. I wanted to try Snapchat, because I thought there's too many ads being run of this. Like, look how many ads are being run. Way too many in my books. I wanted to try something different, so that's why I did this. But do this at your own caution. If you're doing this, make sure you follow my advice on it, because you're gonna get your cost per clicks are gonna be very low. Make sure your margins are good too. Like over $20, you want that. You need that. $20, right? And the last thing, make sure everything matches. Make sure your niche, matches with whatever product you have, because that's fucking important as fuck. Because I noticed it. I noticed everything on. But that's the end of the video, y'all. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video, bro. Thank you so much for getting me to 100 subscribers, man. Like, yo, pretty soon we're gonna be up there. I'm about to start Discord soon. You know what I mean, bro? It's almost done, but it's in the works. In this way, like, we can give all of our advice to each other. We can also help the community, help all of us together. We can also all learn from each other. You know what I mean? There's gonna be a section for product reviews, website reviews, every single little thing, because everyone's gonna contribute. and everyone's gonna be good. Everyone's gonna be like, yo, you gotta change this, this, that. Because I noticed that with bigger communities, the one thing that always goes wrong is that they're way too big, so they're too busy. So you need like a small community, so everyone can help each other. Then they will actually take time to read your message. But yo, appreciate you guys so much for watching and shit. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, all that good shit. You know what I mean, bro? I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Next one gonna be pretty exciting. But I'm sad I did not reach my goal, but it's part of being a beginner, right? You gotta live and learn. You gotta learn all your mistakes and you gotta move on. Fuck, but expensive, but you gotta move on.
Sad to say I put my love in this bitch, but she didn't care enough. Sad to say I put my trust in these niggas and they try to cross me up. Fuck all you bitches and fuck all you niggas, I'd rather go add it up.